Yeah, you have to.
Get real close.
It's got to be like all up in your business, cause
She gonna get jealous.
Let her get jealous.
I gotta go home with her.
She'll be all right tomorrow.
yeah, cause people are gonna be like, I can't hear her, huh?
Neya was talking about how you guys little fantasy women in Mexico, your husband in Mexico. I said, bitch, I wish you would have some fantasy.
Dude, she was mad. She got so mad.
Why?
Because I was telling her, and she's like, I wish you would. She's like, get the fuck off me. Get the fuck off. I'm like,
God, it was.
She said, what would you do? And I said, bitch, don't even have the thought. Yeah, I know. That's all. That's not like, oh my goddamn mind.
It's just an idea,
dude. I was just showing her, and she's like, you better not think about it. You better not think about it. And I was like, I'm just showing you. And she's like, get off me. Get off me.
Oh, la tóxica.
Yes.
You wouldn't want me to make my kids. I was like, fuck your kids and the other girl. Them ain't got nothing to do with me.
That's fucked up.
I'm telling you.
That's so
You're
fucked
from
up.
And I was like, they're gonna try to get the insurance money. That's why all of a sudden they appear. And I said, fuck that. I dealt with her that whole time. All of that is mine.
What?
Exactly. You are.
Wow.
Y'all are sisters.
Yep.
Yup.
Ain't gonna handle that.
And then you would walk out of my funeral. How fucked up is that?
She ain't walking nowhere. She gonna be cleaning up. You gonna be cleaning up your boogers.
How the hell's my ashes gonna get spreaded?
You better ask your other girl.
Y'all act like I love the Mexico bitch. I just had a great.
To have more than one kid. Exactly.
I mean, you gotta know, like the food's so nice, you gotta eat it twice.
She gonna stab me. Yeah, it was. She's gonna stab me when I get home.
Hey, we got Mexican bitches. Hold on a second.
Where they at?
Yeah.
Why didn't you bring them?
Well, they're not allowed apparently.
Oh.
People will walk out. People will walk out and shit.
Okay, calm down.
Oh, a
little bit.
It's just an idea.
You had a husband in Mexico.
No, but you know what's fucked up is like I'm saying I will just fuck this chick. This chick is saying I'm gonna be
married.
in love.
I fell in love with him.
You want to take it to that level? I can take it. Yeah, we take it up here.
You fell in love fast in that fantasy, real fast. She's like,
we
we've been.
her in Mexico. She didn't even know she loved banda. She didn't even want to come back. She goes, I will learn how to speak in the Spanish.
She didn't even sit the fuck down. The whole time, bam, 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 bam. She's all fucking.
That's gonna be you in Cancun. Watch.
No bitches wouldn't leave me alone though, right?
No, they were all on you.
I was like, they're like, come down to me. I was like, no. They're like, the fuck, how you gonna turn me down? I was like, that's my
fiance's right here. Y'all just kind of engaged, right?
Yeah.
Just kinda. Yeah, you could have.
Yeah.
And then we had an engagement party there.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then.
See, they were trying to save you. They were trying to save you from getting married.
This fool, I've literally watched this fool squat almost 1,000 pounds in the gym. I tell his fiance to get on his back at the beach so I can take a picture. She jumped on his back. This motherfucker goes. His knees fucking buckled. She's like, she's nothing. She's nothing. And he's all dying laughing like.
I was injured.
Like cartoonish, like cartoonish, like buckle, like.
Is it cartoon or cartoon?
Same shit. Yeah.
There you go again, trying to correct people again.
All right. So I was injured, and I had been drinking for 10 straight hours. And I drove from Phoenix to Mexico.
It was that same day.
It was all the same day, right?
You set him up for failure.
And then she's like, hey, jump on his back. And then I was on sand right next to the beach, right? Right next to the
She
water.
jumped on his back and this fool went.
I wasn't ready.
I would have been like, let's go back to the room. I'm done. I am done.
I knew she was going to jump on me, but I was not ready.
Bring that closer. There you go. All right, here we go.
All right.
Are y'all ready?
Let's go for
Here
it.
we go. Juan and
John Eric. Okay, here we go. All you ladies, pull your chi-chis out. This is the JP Lopez show. Also, if you're a transgender, pull your pecker out. This is the JP Lopez show.
What is up? Thank you for tuning back into the JP Lopez show.
What's going on?
God dang, man. Talking about knees buckling and shit. So, you got a first timer here.
What's going on?
What's up, man?
Oh, you know, same old.
Got my cousin Neya here. So I've come to find out that a bunch of our family listens to this podcast. So
Dang.
Yeah, I'm just putting that out there. The parental advisory warning.
Well, my mom listens too, so she's gonna be like, "Why'd you say that? Why'd you say that?" So.
Just let mom say whatever.
Have you met my mom? Have you met my mom?
I met my mom.
You gotta watch what you say, cause she'll come after you too. So
I've met both y'all's moms, and
I hope you
I
met
would
mine.
like to say that Eric's mom is a little scarier.
Okay.
And she's about this tall.
Hey, dude, she's old school. She's from Mexico, and holy shit. And then she bought a house in the Ornaments.
As big as the fuck I am, she's made me feel this big one time.
Oh, okay. Then yeah.
Yeah, this asshole went to doing some sketchy borderline
activities.
Illegal activity, right? And while he's leaving, he fucking hits my truck. So my alarm goes off, and I'm like, oh, shit. So I run outside, and while I'm running out, he's all, hey, your truck's fine. Your truck's fine. And so I hit the fucking alarm. As soon as I hit the alarm, his mom's like, where the fuck did he go?
Oh, shit.
Man, I went to singing like a bird. La, 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 la.
You sold him out.
Dude.
Man, dude.
You don't know his mom. And I'm from the streets.
She should have been a prosecutor.
I'm from the streets. I know. Don't be snitching. No, hell no.
I can't believe you sold him out like that.
Yeah, but anyways,
I got in
good
trouble.
times.
I got in trouble. I might have been like 20 years old, right?
I ran over to where y'all. I was like, hey man, your mom knows everything, man. See y'all later.
I should know everything. She just knows. She knows.
I mean, I'm 30 and I'm still scared of my mom. Like, we bought a truck in September and we're leaving the dealership, and me and my wife were like, fuck, we got to tell your mom. And I'm like, don't worry, I'll do it. So
Tell your mom what?
That we bought a truck.
It's your money.
Yeah, but we're scared. Like, she's gonna be like, y'all are irresponsible. What are y'all doing? Like, whatever. Next day, I went and I took her some donuts and a chocolate milk, and she's like, what did you do?
God.
Dude, I was so scared, and she's texting my brother, my cousin, and she's like, she looked so scared, like she got in trouble at school, whatever. And I was like, we bought a truck. And she's like, okay, well, good, congratulations. And I was like,
I'm worried for this shit.
Dude, I was so terrified. I texted my wife, I was like, she was cool about it. She's like, really? What'd she say? And I was like, congratulations. And she's like, for real? That's what she said? And I'm like, yeah.
Your wife got her lady balls back. Yeah. Why would she not be cool about it? You were scared too, fucker.
Dude, she was the one. She was like, how are we gonna tell your mom? I was like, fuck, I didn't even think about her.
So you know when we first like really started dating and getting together, my wife Lita was like, your aunt hates me.
Everybody says that.
And I was like, that's just how she is.
Yep.
And then I was like, she just don't fuck with you yet.
Yeah,
and
she
then
don't know you.
Now they're fucking best of friends, telling each other when the fucking new arts and crafts HSN bullshit.
Yeah. That's how Leandra was. She was like, your mom don't like me. Your mom like terrifies me. And now she's like, I love your mom. That's my mom. Blah blah blah. This and that. And she's like,
I'd die for her.
She would. She's like, if we ever get a divorce, like I'm scared I'm not gonna see your mom again. And I'm like, girl, you have her number. She's right there.
If y'all get a divorce, they're gonna miss you.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
They're like, I don't know what's wrong with me.
Yeah.
She don't come around no more.
I met somebody at work the other day. I think she's better for you.
I wish she would do something like that. I
We'll be
wish you
back in
would.
2 and 2.
Feature love connection.
Oh man, so what's up? I
much.
haven't talked to you since you're this little.
I know it's been a while. Last time I saw you were tailgating at a art show.
God damn.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Motherfuckers, man. That's never gonna fucking.
Dude, that was like the highlight of my night. We go and I'm like, "Where's my cousin at?" She's like, "He's over there behind that white tent." And I was like, "Where?" She's like, "He's tailgating." She's like, "Can you tell him I need a refill?" So I was like, "Yeah, I'll go tell him." And sure enough, you're just sitting on the bed of the truck and just swinging your legs, like having a good old time.
Man, it was a good time.
And then they show up and they were like, "Only you would tailgate an art show," and I was like, "Motherfucker."
why not?
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, one thing that we do know how to do really, really good is tailgating, right?
I'm not lying. We used to tailgate YFL games.
And they let y'all? They didn't tell y'all anything?
Why do we gotta ask permission? Just do it.
Yeah,
You know
just
how
do
people are
it.
nowadays.
Nah, and then you'd be like, "Oh, I didn't know we couldn't," and then you act like you're cleaning up, but you never do. Like, let us just gather our things and
They're like, these motherfuckers are back.
yeah, we'll fucking tailgate a YFL game.
Well, remind me not to invite y'all when Jada ever plays here local.
Well, we'll do it. Shit.
Yeah, I know. You don't even have to invite us. We can just show up.
Y'all are gonna be pissed because we didn't even go inside.
Hey, how did Mija do?
That fucker was our photographer.
He's supposed to be over here taking pictures. He's over there tailgating.
Fucking A. Well, we'll fucking get right to it, man. So Neya, you are first time guest. That being said, I'm just gonna get it over with and ask you, what's your favorite feel good memory?
You know, I kept going back and forth on like some of my options, and I think one of them, and it's kind of a weird story, like me graduating and getting my diploma. I didn't do it when I was 18. I did it when I was 28.
For real?
For real.
I didn't know that.
Well, I didn't know I could do it, but I looked into it and I was still able to get my diploma. And everybody was like, "We should get your GED, get your G." And I was like, "I don't want that. I went to high school. I want my diploma."
Mm-hmm.
So
When did you I guess the word is drop out. When did you drop out?
I didn't really drop out. So in high school, my senior year, I was going through a lot of stuff.
So you went all the way to
Oh
your
yeah, I
senior
went to
year.
all my senior year.
Oh, okay.
So the only thing I didn't have was my tax test. You know, when you take that tax test, TOS test, whatever they had it back in the day.
You didn't graduate because of that?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I didn't have my math and I didn't have my science. But you remember, did they have those back in the day?
Yeah. No, they had that. Yeah. It was
So,
it was the TOS test, right?
Yeah, it
TOS.
was
They kept changing the name on it. So I looked into it when I was 28, and they're like, "Well, we don't do we won't go off of that no more." So they said all you have to do is take an algebra class and a science class. So I did everything online, got it done in like 2 weeks or so, and then in January I went and I got my diploma. Me and
You
my
mean
mom.
to tell me I could have finished my senior year in 2 weeks?
You probably could have, yeah.
No,
I had all my
bullshitting
credits
you.
and everything.
I'm
I just
bullshitting.
needed that.
So you okay?
So I go in January. My mom goes with me. We get my diploma, and I give it to her. And she's like, "What is this?" She's like, "Why are you giving it to me? It's yours." I said, "No, we did it." I said, "Me and you did it." And she's like, "No, this is all on you." I said, "No, Mom, I did this for you." I said, "You have 2 kids. Nobody graduated." I was like, "You have your grandson finna graduate." I was like, I know it kind of hurt her because she would be like, "Yeah, none of my kids never graduated. You know, I'm the only one in my family that's graduated, this and that." I know it hurt her a little bit, but she wasn't gonna say it. You know, my mom, she's never gonna say it.
No.
So we got it, and I was like, "Here, you keep it." She's like, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "Yeah." Just to see her proud of me, that was my feel good moment right there.
Oh yeah.
Oh dang.
And my mom is everything. Like everybody who knows me, my mom is everything to me. So
Oh,
to see
man.
her proud of me, that was it.
God, that's an awesome story because I did not know none of that.
Yeah, I mean, nobody wants to sit here and be like, "Oh yeah, I was 28 and I got my diploma."
Nah,
And then like the year I got it, it was when COVID hit. So my mom was like, "You should walk the stage, you know, this and that." And I was like, "No," because Tim was graduating the same year, and I didn't want to take that from him.
Dang, I didn't know that. Damn.
So
that was just like 3 years ago, right?
yep,
Shit, yeah.
yeah. So to this day, she still has it. She still holds it for me and everything.
Up until then, so your senior year up until then, was it in the back of your mind? Like,
Oh yeah, all the time. Because
Like,
I was just right there. Like I had my credits. I had more than what I needed for credits.
Yeah.
It was just those 2 tests right there.
And then after you finished,
Yep.
you were done. Like it's never a thought about again, or
It was always, and like I said, everybody's like, just get your GED, just get your GED.
Yeah.
And I don't want that. I didn't want that.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted my diploma, and I wanted to have where I went. I went to Monterey, so I got my diploma from Monterey, and everything. But I mean, I just didn't have the time to go back. I didn't have the time to go back because I was working and my schedule. So when I did go back, like I wasn't working. I had quit my job, and I wanted to focus on that. So after I got it, I went back to work, and I have it. Yeah.
And then I graduated.
Sure did.
Got that shit.
Sure did.
Hell yeah.
My mom was so proud of that. And that's what I did. That's what I did for her.
Fuck. Hell yeah. Well, cheers to that shit.
Cheers.
God dang, that's a
Appreciate
fucking badass story. Because, I mean, we're family. I didn't even know that shit.
Yeah. No, like I said, I wasn't like, oh yeah, I got it. I got it. 28. I just kept it in between.
I mean, that's your goal.
Yeah.
Like, it don't matter to us. It matters to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even like to this day, like my kids, they'll talk like, you barely graduated. You know what? I got my diploma. I'm like, don't do what I did.
Well, if you tell me that, you're going to have 2 black eyes when you're going
Shoot. That's
for
what
picture
I did.
day.
That's what I
All
did.
fucked up. And we're going to take that. We're going to hang that fucking picture because he wanted to tell me.
Right? Mama's gonna pay for that too. Mama's gonna pay for that picture.
You're going to be whistling because you're going to be toothless, motherfucker.
Right now, she got all her teeth.
Yep. But right now.
So we're in spring break, right?
Yep.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Until today.
We're in fucking spring break. And my son is in Florida on the beach right now.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Siempre.
And then he flies back on Thursday and we'll be skiing in New Mexico on Friday. And I thought I did it good in college. God dang.
No, that kid got a different level of advantage than what we had.
Like we showed him the way, and god dang, he
This kid is not struggling at all.
He's living that good life.
Even if he had zero money, I can't do this. He's like, Mom, and then Mom's like, yeah.
That's her baby
There's
though.
no way that motherfucker's not gonna have a good time.
That's her baby
Before
boy.
he left, this asshole was like, "Can you pay for my saddle tramp dues?" And I'm like, "I'm not a saddle tramp." So there I am, pendejo, paying his dues, right?
Hey, you better have a pinche bell, bro.
Oh yeah, I need a fucking bell. And then right before he left, she's like, "I gave him my credit card." What?
The
For
whole
what?
card, like the whole thing.
The card. And then I go, "For what?" In case of emergency. I said, You've been out of town and you've flown many a fucking. When has you ever had an emergency that you need a fucking credit card? Well, just think, when the fuck have you ever needed a fucking credit
They
card?
can make a phone call for an emergency.
You know what? That's some stuff that Leandro would do. Like Jada goes on a trip. Well, I gave her a credit card just in case she wants to buy something, souvenir. Really? She's in college.
Them kids ain't gonna buy no souvenirs.
No.
They're gonna buy alcohol.
Yup. They are sisters. They are sisters.
I'm telling you, they're
Yeah.
alike. They're a lot alike.
Yeah.
Like, I've never needed a credit card in emergency, ever.
Nope.
And my mother has never helped me monetarily for an emergency.
But let's be real. What's an emergency? Like he's gonna have to rent a car real quick. Like what the fuck?
You can't even rent it.
He runs out of snacks or something.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
his emergency. He needs Nutter Butters and shit.
Oh, God.
I'm out of Nutter Butters. I'm an emergency.
He didn't have a
I haven't eaten since this morning, Mom.
You know I eat 5 times a day, Mom.
He needs that snack before bedtime.
You know what? I'm still gonna continue talking shit about this kid. This kid's on a bodybuilder diet, right? A bodybuilder diet, 5 times a day eating, right? So I mean, me and Mom, we fuck off all the time, right? So we've got snacks everywhere.
Yep.
He's eating his food and all our shit too. So I go to get cereal, gone. I go to get cookies, gone. I'm like, what the fuck are you on a diet for, man? Like, fuck.
My cereal.
I mean, I don't care if you eat it, it's there.
You
But
remind
when
me.
I fucking go to get it, I mean, hey, be like, hey, man, we're out of cereal too, man. Like, I fucking go and it's a surprise, like, fuck.
You remind me off the dad off Friday when he's like yelling at Craig for being in the fridge.
No lie. Every time in the kitchen.
You in the kitchen. Eating up all the pig feet.
Oh, man. Anyways, so let's get into some topics here, man. Eric, really quick, man. I gotta ask you. if you could read minds or be invisible, what would you choose?
Oh man, that's kind of hard. I think I'd rather be invincible.
Yeah. See Chi-Chi's.
Well, not necessarily to look at some titties, but that might be
I
a
think you're the one
perk.
with that answer.
That might be the perk of being. It was like, oh shit, look at them titties, and then you keep on going, right?
Oh damn! I think I stayed here a lot longer than I should.
But invincible, I don't even know why. I just feel like that's an advantage over reading a mind.
So I didn't really get into it on my episode because I was a perv with my wife. But dude, my work does some crazy shit. Like in the meetings, it would be fucking cool to be invisible and just be in those meetings and be like, what are they really fucking talking about?
Yeah,
That's really truly.
yeah, no, it's a true story.
Yeah.
I don't want to stress myself about what they're saying because I like to stay in my lane because otherwise I'd be so stressed out.
Oh, me too. Me too. Me too. But some crazy shit comes out of that meeting, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, oh, yeah, we're going to buy a whole new software that you got to learn. You're like, what the fuck went on in that meeting? Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, why isn't one of us in this shit? Like, this motherfucker that's in charge of us doesn't even know how to do what we're doing.
Yeah, that's why. But,
Yes.
yeah, that's the reason why I would be invisible. And plus, to, like, read everyone's minds, like
That sounds
people that you
stressful.
fuck with, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To, like, hear the skeletons in their closet and be like, oh shit.
I don't
Like,
need it.
I don't need to know that
Y'all
shit.
wouldn't do it?
I already semi-know the skeletons just by talking to
Yeah,
the
by
person
being-
for
by hanging out.
5 minutes. And I'm like, I don't need my life to be ruined because of your life.
Yeah. What would you choose?
I would read minds. I would. Because
Oh, you're so toxic.
no.
Is that the nosiness in you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I would want to know what my wife's thinking. Because I know she talks shit about me all the time. All the time.
So
in her
why do you
head.
need to read that mind?
Because
if
I
you
want to
know
make
that?
sure I know that she's saying it
Yeah.
before I go off.
But then that would kind of put a bump in your marriage.
That's
like,
fun. We do that.
Why the fuck would you do that?
Because that's what we do.
That's what girls do.
Exactly. We put bumps in the roads, and then we go over that hole like a little roller coaster.
Like
That's what we
Thelma
do.
and Louise.
Yep.
Then you make up for it for one
Yeah.
night and then back
No,
at
we
it
make up
again.
for it for about a month, and then we do it again. Makes it fun.
No, I do not want to know what the fuck my wife is thinking about me.
Why?
Because I already know. I
Gives
already
you-
know it's
gives
like,
you more
fuck
reason
this dude.
Gives you more reason to piss her off. No.
I want to go home and eat whatever she made and then go to sleep.
But see, y'all are guys though. That's what y'all do. Us women, we like to fight sometimes. We like to argue.
Oh, yeah, that goes.
Yeah, that's hand in hand.
Yeah.
That's a toxic mentality.
Sometimes that's how it is.
No,
What happens
that's
when you're lesbians? That's what y'all do. We fight for no reason.
Well, it's girl on girl.
But what-
it's a fight all the time.
Yep, that's what it is.
And then, like, to not turn it off, to just have it on all the time.
So it's gonna be on all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Is
fine.
it on all the time? You tell me. I could hear a wonk, 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 wonk in my ear, right? And I was like, oh, did you say something? And then I just like, oh, look at this touchdown right here.
I mean, like the art of, oh, shit, no shit, oh, damn.
See, okay, so she
And
does
then
that.
be like, what the fuck did she just tell me?
See,
Like,
she that's what she does. So that's why I want to read her mind to see what she's really saying in her mind. Because
man, it's so-
out loud, all she's like, okay, yep.
That's none of my business.
Oh,
That's
it's
so
my business.
stressful.
That's what I want to know.
That is none of my
That is
business.
so stressful.
So that
I
gives
don't
me a
even
real
wanna
reason
do
to
it.
be like, oh, so you're talking shit about me, huh? Okay, well,
But you already said it. You love to fight, so of course that's gonna be.
it's
your
just a little bit. It spices up a little stuff, but I mean,
what
we
do you-
don't fight every day.
So what happens after these big fights?
I can't tell you that. I can't tell you that. So I can't tell you what happens afterwards.
So,
You just told me.
so if you can live in one TV show in the household, what TV show would you live in?
It's gonna be The Simpsons, because I feel like that's my life right now. I feel like that's my life right now.
Is she
Would you-
Lisa or Bart?
Who, that one? That one's Marge over there.
Would you be a parent or would you be a kid?
I don't know. I kind of want to be Homer, but then I kind of want to be Bart. I don't know. Kind of want to be Maggie too.
And you'd be a fucking cartoon? What the fuck, man?
I would.
Right.
I would.
I wouldn't say I'd live.
I
in a
don't even watch
cartoon.
cartoons.
Oh, I stay on
I don't even
cartoons.
know.
I'm 30 years old and I stay on cartoons all day, every day. I fall asleep watching The Simpsons.
I would live in the Step by Step home. I'd be trying to bone Al the whole
Really?
time.
I'm not even on the show, and I'm unlocking the door trying to bone her too.
Hey, my friend Eric's coming over.
See, that one surprises me because I fear you say Roseanne.
No,
No, nobody is vulnerable in that show.
no. If like living in the TV show,
Yeah.
I don't want to struggle. There are TV shows about struggle. Fuck that.
But they're funny
And
though.
goddamn Darlene needs counseling and shit.
Dan would put me to work and
Yeah,
shit.
he would.
I'd be a Harley Davidson mechanic and shit.
I don't even know what show I would be. It depends on what year it was.
You'd be living in Family Matters.
Hey, dude, Family Matters, dude.
Fresh Prince.
Be fucking Urkel.
I mean, fucking Lisa. Urkel would have never had a chance. Hey, you know what? Moesha, too.
I forgot about Moesha. God dang.
I don't think I've ever watched that one.
Brandy.
Yeah, but I don't think I ever watched it.
Yeah, it was like a CW show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch
It was
that
on the free shit. I don't think even like Cox Cable had that. I think it was you had to switch it over to
Yeah.
the antenna to watch that shit.
I think my spirit animal is probably
Moesha.
what was the HBO one?
Urkel.
Sopranos?
After the Sopranos, the Hollywood
Oh, Entourage.
Entourage.
Yeah.
I feel like my heart would start beating so fast because that's what I would want to do.
That was a badass show.
I didn't see that one.
Dude, you have to see
You
it.
have to watch it.
Go to HBO, watch it, and then you have to watch the movie. You can't watch the movie and then think you're going to watch the series. You got to
Yeah.
watch the series first.
I
And
think
then
the
movie.
movie shit on the show. I think they shit the bed on the movie.
the movie, they were trying to get it to modern thoughts. So the people that were out and young at that time, which were like in elementary school when it came out, they try to pair it up.
What I think is they just try to go heavy on celebs and they shit on the storyline. That's what I think.
But I feel like they do that with all the movies that they make after TV shows. Like they did it with The Simpsons, and they did it with all the SpongeBob's. Like his movies are trash, all of them. So I feel like they just do that with all the movies.
Yeah, you're speaking German to me.
SpongeBob really.
SpongeBob
Oh my
and
God.
Simpsons.
I've never seen a SpongeBob cartoon.
Now you sound like my wife. My wife hates SpongeBob. She hates it.
I don't hate him. I've never seen it.
Me and my oldest, we're
Well, see,
always
we're
talking
grown.
about it. Y'all ain't grown.
Oh,
Y'all ain't grown.
Hey, we're grown ups.
Me and my oldest, that's all we talk is SpongeBob. And she's like, I can't stand y'all. I don't know nothing about it. Blah, blah. I'm like, you're lame.
But you know what? That's her fault too.
She's lame. She's lame.
She's real forgetful anyway.
Yeah, she is.
She forget that my boy tipped her.
Yeah.
Dude, I was dropping.
She went guns hot on you, though.
At minimum 25%. Minimum.
He thought she was a single mom. He helps single moms all the time.
Oh, yeah. She ain't single mom.
So, yeah, you need to watch Entourage.
I'm gonna have to look
It's a
into that.
badass show.
We do
Yeah,
need
no, it's really
Yeah.
good.
we do need another TV show to watch, so we might want to do that one.
There's I think like 6 or 7 seasons.
Hour-long episodes.
About 30.
I think they're 30 minutes.
Oh, 30
each.
minutes.
Yeah, they're fast.
They're fucking tight, real tight. If you won the $1 billion lottery, what would be the first thing that you buy?
First thing I'm buying is my
Simpsons.
credit. No, I'm buying
All
my
about
credit
Simpsons.
score. I'm buying my credit score. That's what I'm buying.
God dang, you don't even need credit.
No, I need to buy my credit score. That's what I need. Pay all my shit, and I have my credit score.
That's kind of lame.
No, that's smart.
The very first thing that I'm doing is not buying something.
Yeah.
Is I'm gonna make some phone calls to these people that know how to manage my fucking money because I know I'm gonna fuck it off.
You just live off the interest and shit.
Dude, like I already have a person in mind who I would call like, please help me. I don't know how to be rich like you.
Well, that's the thing. It's like Biggie said.
At least he's honest.
Bro, but it's like Biggie said, I got lawyers watching lawyers, so I won't go broke.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm not even kidding. Like, somebody asked, like, what would you buy? And I was like, buy? I'm like, I'm trying to, like, call somebody. I don't know how to be rich. What the fuck am I going to buy? Like
Eric wins the lottery. He's going to be YouTubing shit.
He's gonna buy
Rich
those,
Dad, Poor Dad.
He's gonna buy that How to Be Rich for Dummies. Those
Yeah,
books,
that's what I'm saying.
Those
He's
books.
going to be
hell no.
YouTubing shit. Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
I got a couple of people that I
That's
know
smart, though. That's fucking smart.
That's what
smart.
I'm going to do. Then
I mean, that's a lot
afterwards-
smarter than buying your credit score.
No, I gotta buy that. I lost it, so I gotta go back and get it. It's on layaway right now.
Dude, you have $1 billion. Fuck your credit score.
Yes.
You have
Yeah,
$1 billion. Fuck
Yeah,
that
but you know, I
credit
lost
score.
it. I gotta get it back. He's on layaway right now. I gotta get him out.
Give a fuck.
Well,
You will
hey
have
man,
people.
you thinking like us normal people? We thinking about credit scores and shit. When you have $1 billion, you don't think about
You
credit
will have
score.
people lining up to just give you shit.
Yes,
Like,
now you don't have to spend it
Shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
just
What would
because
you
you're
buy?
rich.
I said I invest all that money back into Arne Benson.
Would you tell your wife?
Oh, bro.
Oh no. No, yeah, I would. we were just talking
You're gonna
about
jump
that.
in the living room. We're rich. We're rich.
I don't know who the fuck we were talking to, and they were like, yeah, if you inherit shit, then your wife can't take it. And I was like, so if I won $1 billion and my mom claims it, my wife can't have it. And she was like, watch it.
She'll
But
find a way.
yes. But yes.
She'll find a way.
So let's just say your mom had a ranch, big giant fucking ranch, right? You inherited it, and then somehow y'all two had a problem, and she was like, "I'm gonna take half of that ranch." She can't
Shit, I'll fight her.
because the ranch was given to you from family,
Yeah.
and then no one else can take it. So
I have to
think about
remember
that.
that.
So your mom has to claim the $1 billion lottery.
Now, if she's
Now I
6
know
feet
that now.
under,
Yeah.
it's yours.
Now I just learned something.
So what we're saying is, if you win the lottery, let your mom claim it.
Give her the ticket. Got it. You're right.
Yes. And then your mom's like, "This is mine."
See, I learn something new every day on the podcast over here. And she didn't even hear it, so we're good.
No, I mean, legit, I'd fucking put it back into the hood because the way Lubbock is growing and the way tech is doing shit, it's only a matter of time before the Arne Benson becomes a white neighborhood. And
Yeah, it's gentrified.
Yeah.
And I actually talked about today about the gentrification of the Arne Benson that's probably going to happen. And the only way that we can not make it happen is if we make everybody learn how to speak Spanish.
Why?
Because who wants to move to an area they can't speak the language?
That's true.
yeah, but
If you wanted to keep Mexican,
We all speak English around here.
no, but I get what.
we do right now. But
I-
también, tú sabes que yo también puedo hablar español. Tú sabes
No.
que eso, ¿verdad?
But I get what you're saying.
Yes.
But the mighty dollar is always gonna talk. You're gonna offer this, poor mofo like 60 grand for his house that's worth like 15 grand. He's gonna take that money.
Wasn't that what they did to make those hotels over
Well, that's
there?
what they did to the
Yeah.
Overton.
The Overton.
Yeah. So
But
the
they
money,
actually got offered 15 grand for something that was 60 grand.
well, I'm just saying,
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean? Like,
yeah, but-
I don't know the money, but a lump sum of cash, people are
It
gonna
gets you
take
out.
that.
Yep.
Yeah.
But if you own the house and you live in the house that you own, it's highly unlikely that you want to give it up. If you own the house, you're a landlord, and you rent it, you would give it up.
But that's the thing, like people don't understand that if you're a homeowner, regardless of how shitty your house is, you're still above everyone else because that's something you own and that's
Yes.
your home.
Yes.
Like these bankers and all these fucking people that want to buy your property, they want to put you into renting your whole fucking life to never owning shit
Or they want to send you somewhere that you don't want to live.
and rent
Yes.
because you can't even afford the piece of shit house in the bad part of town because it's
Yes.
still above what
Yes.
your means is.
Yes.
Like, nah, fuck that,
Yep.
man. You got to be smart.
Yep.
That's why I would put the money back in the hood,
Yeah.
because I love that neighborhood. I mean, it was rough growing up, but we avoided all the shit and we
Yeah.
came out all right.
Yeah. We somehow we ended up in college.
All of us, bro. All
I
of
don't
us.
even know how that even happened. Like, I tell people that
The statistic on that is ridiculous, right?
I accidentally went to college,
What is it, like 10 of us?
bro.
All college educated, all
there-
from the hood. Like,
There's a handful of people that went to Texas Tech from the hood, and we all hang out with each other.
and none of us had kids out of wedlock. Like,
Oh, y'all
Like,
did it
it's,
the right way.
kind of crazy. Like, and well, it's because we just happened to get no chicks pregnant.
I think because you were scared of your mom. That's why.
Yeah,
well, because of Plan B. You know,
Yeah.
Plan B omelets, Plan B smoothies.
That's
Was
probably
it-
why, because you were scared of your mom. That's why.
Oh, dude, that lady is terrifying. I tell people, I was like, my mom was so mean to us when we were kids, and I was like, why are you so mean? And then you forget that she came from Mexico, and she moved to Lubbock when she was 14. Her dad died in Mexico. Her mom died the next year, and she raised her siblings. And you talk about not graduating. You think she graduated? She didn't even go to school. She knows how to speak 2 languages, knows how to read 2 languages, knows how to do math. My dad didn't even graduate from school either. And now I'm graduated from college. My younger brother graduated from college. My older brother was the first one to graduate from high school. And then now she has a granddaughter that graduated from college. So
your sister too, right? Your
Eh.
sister graduated from college.
no, I don't think so.
Oh, she didn't.
No,
I thought she did.
No, she graduated from Lubbock High, but I don't think she went to college.
I don't know why I thought she graduated from Tech.
And then she was like 20 years older than I am, so I don't know a lot about my sister.
Oh yeah, I forgot about her. Yeah, she's there too.
Oh, I forgot.
but that's not my mom's daughter. That's my dad's daughter. So,
but Georgie too.
yeah,
Georgie,
George.
his brother Jose, and his sister Lorena, all 3 of them
Yes.
were all from the hood.
Dude, and then like we went to Wolford Elementary. A lot of us did. He went to McWhorter, and we kind of like make fun of him, like, "Oh, you went to the good one." Wolford Elementary is goddamn, and I don't know if it's any better now, but it was fucking garbage
Yeah,
when
it was
we were
rough.
kids. And I remember one time I was talking to somebody at work, and she was a retired school teacher. She goes, "Where did you go to school at?" I was like, "I went to Tech." She was like, No. Where did you go to elementary school? That's what I want to know. And I was like, "I went to Wolforth." She goes, "In the Arnett Benson?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she like stared at me for like 4 or 5 seconds. She was like, "You didn't die?" What the fuck? And then she shook her head like, "Oh fuck, I shouldn't have said that, right?" And I looked at her with a grin. I was like, "I survived." She goes, I apologize. She goes, you went to college? You went to Texas Tech from Wolforth?" And I was like, "Yes." She was like, "Oh my God." Like, she goes, "I taught there when I was younger." And she goes, "That nobody succeeds from there." She goes, "I am so impressed that you made it this far from that school."
I would have been like, "Lady, you see me, right? I didn't die. I'm right here."
And I'm like, she was shocked.
Listen here, you stupid bitch.
Like, God
But
damn,
you're
I'm
right.
here.
You didn't die?
Damn.
Who the fuck? Like, that school was fucking ruthless.
You know how many people died in front of my house? 3.
3?
Yeah.
Did your dad hit him with one
No,
of
no,
those
no.
vehicles? Oops.
I hit someone in my truck. I did. And it was like a block down from my house. This little girl was riding her bike and she ran the stop sign. And it was her fault. She ran the stop sign and I hit her. Boom. And I was young. I just got my license and I cared about my truck. As piece of shit as it was, I cared about it. And this is how pissed I was. I fucking got out and I was like, "She ruined my fucking hood."
You're all kicking her bike. Fuck your bike.
And she was all scared and she was like, I'm okay. And like people saw it. The ambulance came. The fucking cops were there. And I'll never forget, like, my dad, I guess, looked outside to see what the commotion was. And then you see him hauling ass towards me. And he's like, what the fuck did you do now? I was like, man, I didn't do shit, man. This little girl, they're putting her on a stretcher. I was like, look at my fucking hood.
Put it on a stretcher.
Yeah.
God damn, I didn't even know that.
I was pissed, man. The fucking big ass dent on my fucking hood. And I just got that fucking car. Yeah.
Well, I remember we used to go over there. They used to zoom on that block.
Oh, all the
like,
time.
all the time
yeah.
they would
All the
zoom
time.
by.
They still zooming. But it's not little girls zooming. It's crackheads. The only crackheads drive bicycles now.
You can hit them all day.
All day.
You get 2 points.
The car was like giving you a high five when you show up.
Oh, you might check on your credit. I think you might help your credit if you hit. You hit those.
I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna hit
All of us
everybody.
ladies use that 750.
Damn, I should have done this a long time ago.
I didn't even have to win $1 billion for this.
Right? Dang. Why didn't you tell me a long time ago?
I think there's a debt relief for them homeless fuckers.
Damn, you should have told me a long time ago.
No, like, yeah.
I would have cleaned up that area
God,
real quick.
I was so fucking mad. Yeah, I was like, look at my fucking hood, man.
How bad was her bike?
Oh, yeah, it was fucked.
Was it?
Did she survived?
Yeah, she was fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the whole bike took the
Oh, okay.
the whole impact, and she just fell off of it. But the ambulance has to do what they do and put you in the fucking neck brace and the stretcher.
Get
But
their money's worth.
she was up. She was like, I'm fine.
My bad.
I'm like, no, look at my fucking truck.
Nothing is fine around here.
Dude, let me tell you. So you're talking about bikes and how you hit the girl's bike. So there was one night Leandra went out with her friends and Zay left her bike right next to her car. So it fell over. She went to work the next day and I guess it fell over and I heard it. So I was like, she'll pick it up when she comes home.
Crunch.
Dude, she comes home. She comes home and I hear it from the room in the garage. And I'm like, she hit Zay's bike. So she comes in and we're talking for a little bit and she's like, by the way, we owe Zay a bike. I'm like, you hit her bike, huh? And she's like, yeah, I don't know why I was in the middle of my parking spot and blah, blah, blah. She's like, I hit it, had to back it up and pick it up.
Dude, you know she can barely see over the fucking steering wheel. You know she can't see over the steering wheel.
She can't. And I don't know why. That's probably why she didn't see it. But all I heard was, and I was like, oh, she hit that girl's bike. So, and Zay was home. So I go and I look and I start laughing. I'm dying. So I'm like, hey, Zay, come over here. So Zay goes out there and she's like, what happened to my bike? I'm like, well, that's your mom. And your mom's like, well, Zay, your bike was in laying down. I don't know why it was. And I hit it. And she's like, you owe me a bike. Dude, that bike's still sitting in the garage.
Oh,
still sitting in the garage. She messed up the front tire and everything.
Womp womp.
You know what? I'm glad you're in charge of her.
Gee, thanks.
Dude, I can't lie. Like, there's been several times, like, even today, but when your wife is driving and, you know, y'all have hired me for photo shoots or whatever, and she shows up, it legit looks like the car's driving itself. Like, I was like, there's no one in the driver's seat.
Dude, you should see her in my truck. And I'm like, you can't drive my truck no more. And she's like, why? I'm like, first of all, you drive like an old lady. And she's like, because I can't see. And I'm like, well, that's why you're not driving it. I'm not trying to have you be like, hit a curb.
Y'all's car don't have that boost.
No,
where
it doesn't.
It raises.
It's at the highest it can go. It's already at the max.
God.
So, of course, when she hit Zay's bike, she said, oopsie.
I did.
All the time. That's all she says is oopsie.
Fucking bent the whole fucking.
Yeah, she did. She did. Zay's still mad about it to this day. She's like, I can't even ride my bike.
Well, that's the thing. Like, regardless of how fucked up a situation is, it's never their fault.
Never. She hit my Fusion today, getting out of her car, because I still have my Fusion in the garage. She hit the mess out of it. She said, oops.
Well, you parked so close. Yeah.
Bro, she's like, I didn't even do it, dude. She left a scratch on it. And she's like, you had that before? And I was like, no, I didn't. I know what I have on my car. And she's like,
Well, you left
It's
the
not that-
microwave on high. What the fuck? Didn't even...
has nothing to do with the car. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, all the time.
Anywho. You want to take a break?
Let's take one.
Let's take a break. And we're back.
Yeah. That was a good commercial break.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was.
I'm gonna jump right into it. Favorite wives' tale. Do you tell any of your kids any of the wives' tales?
No, I'm not that Mexican.
No,
No.
you don't.
No, I really don't. Because then they'll question it and they'll be like, is that really true? They'll Google it.
You have to though. You like.
I really
like,
don't.
Don't make your face like that. It's gonna stay like that.
No, I really don't. I really don't.
You haven't told them about the Rona?
I'm not that old, okay? So I really don't tell them. Oh, my God.
What's your favorite wives' tale?
I don't know. There is the don't look at the TV too close.
Yeah, because you go
My
blind.
mom
and shit.
always comes up with shit, and I'm like, that doesn't even make sense. But it's a thing.
Did you ever hear like masturbating too much and make you go blind or some shit too?
I heard
it
that
will
one.
make
Yeah.
you
I heard that.
hairy palms.
Oh yeah.
I heard that one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the other one?
If you don't wear socks, you'll get sick.
Oh, dude.
My grandma told me
My
that all the time.
dad. Okay, your
Well,
grandma?
Yeah.
Okay,
Brother,
well,
and sister. Yep, there you go.
Dude, my dad swear you get cancer if you go outside with your fucking without socks. You're gonna get sick and you're gonna get fucking pulmonia. Like, goddamn, Dad, fucking
Dude,
chill
my
the
grandma
fuck out.
all the time. If I didn't have socks, Mija, you're gonna get sick. Put socks on. Okay, grandma. Put them on.
That is so much of a myth.
Dude, all
Bro.
the time.
Nobody gets sick like that.
Oh, and then my mom, go outside with wet hair. Oh, you're fucked. You're gonna get sick
Somebody
as
else
shit
said that.
with wet hair, going outside with wet hair. Yeah, dude.
My most favorite one is going outside without a mask.
Oh, that one was a good one.
That's another wives' tale too, right? Breathing in the cold air when it's cold. You have to like wear god dang, what's the fucking scarf?
A scarf.
I never heard that one.
Yeah. You put the baby in a scarf. They're gonna breathe the cold air and get sick. Like, what the fuck?
Do you know
Everybody in Minnesota and Wisconsin, are they fucking sick?
Dude, in Norway, mothers leave their kids outside, little babies, outside in the cold so they can get acclimated. And them kids ain't getting sick. Like, you're getting acclimated.
Yeah.
Like, that's bullshit.
I'm
call bullshit.
My dad, he better not catch you without no socks.
That was my
'Cause
grandma too.
goddamn,
Yep.
you were gonna die a fucking 1,000 deaths if you
Yep.
fucking went outside with no socks.
But you know what? Now that I think about it,
or
we
even
did-
walking around the house with no socks.
Yeah, that was my grandma. But we did tell the girls about the black cat whole situation. If it cross, you gotta do the
bad
cross.
luck.
Oh, I still do that.
We did that.
I still believe in that in my heart fully.
So I never believed in it. I never believed in it. But when we got the truck, like, that's my baby, like, take care of it. Well, a black cat went by, and I told Leandra's like, do it, Leandra, do it. She's all doing it, and the girl's like, what is that for? So Leandra's like, well,
She's
they
all
said,
making the Star of David. We're not Jews.
she's like, how
Whatever
many
works. Whatever works.
So the kids were like, what does that mean? So Leandra had to tell them, like, that's what we were told.
Hey, bro.
That's one superstition
I don't
will
even care
not.
if it's a fucking, it could be a bright ass white cat. I was like, X. Oh, that motherfucker.
You just
Like this.
well, me, it's different how people came up.
Oh my God! No wonder you're bad luck.
It's different how people came up doing their shit. Because my dad used to do a cross on the windshield.
See, that's what she did.
So that's what I do. I just do a cross on the windshield.
But she did like 5 of them though, so.
Yeah.
I do 3. Two.
Yeah.
You do an X or a cross?
An X like this.
Yeah. See, I just do a cross.
Or
And then-
if you
But
drop
like
the
I said,
salt-
people grew up doing
Yeah.
different shit.
Yeah.
There's different variations
there's
to the
some
shit.
superstitions.
Yeah.
But like not having socks on sounds stupid. But the fucking cat running across the street, you really put your
See, that one was always stupid to me. But when I got my truck and I saw it, I was like, no, you better do it.
How dare you say that's stupid?
I'm not gonna get sick because I got no socks on, but that fucking cat's gonna give me some bad luck. The what?
Do you believe in curanderas?
What's that?
Okay, then no, you don't.
Hey,
Y'all
not
know I'm
only
not-
do I believe it, I know it works.
Y'all know I'm not really Mexican. Y'all know that, right?
Oh, man.
I
How
grew up
many
on the east side.
how many generations is your people?
Did you ever do an egg cleanse?
My grandma did that one time on me, but I never got that.
So since then you've never had
Oh,
an
no.
egg cleanse.
Who's
So
gonna
you've
do it?
never
Have you
been,
met my mom?
You've never been told like you had ojo or what the fuck? And I know your mom.
She ain't Mexican. that's a white lady right there.
I don't know how many egg cleanses I've had.
I was about to say if I'm having a bad day, put me a fucking egg cleanse. Fuck this shit. I got ojo.
I'm gonna let you know right now. I've gone to a real life curandera.
Really?
Like
A witch.
not a witch, a healer. No,
It's a Mexican shaman.
a medicine man, if you will.
Yeah.
So,
Finish your story.
I've
Sorry.
done it. I've been there. We were in a bad luck, family wise, and so my mom was like, "Set this up," and this shit costs a lot of money.
Oh, I bet.
It's not cheap, and so I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm a little kid, right? But I do know what I'm witnessing with my own eyes. Like I'm just here and like, all right, whatever. Mom brought me here, dad brought me here, and then you seen fire, and they're doing stuff over here. Imagine you doing stuff over here. The fire's over there. They're praying. They're doing this. They're dropping whatever the heck, and then the fire starts doing a tornado. And they're like, "Pwah!" And it, like the fire just looks weird as hell, dude. It's doing stuff that you wouldn't imagine, and the only thing that I can imagine is that shit's happening.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what she's doing, whatever, but it's happening.
What's the fire like?
Like
just twigs and branches,
like
or?
like a pit.
Oh, okay.
Like a pit
Yeah,
fire,
yeah.
A regular ass fire. We're in the backyard. I'm gonna warm up my hands. We're drinking beer. That
No,
type of fire.
yeah.
But it's a fire, and dude, the eggs that get cured from you, and then they throw them in the fire, and then they turn green, and it's like big
Holy
giant
shit.
flames. And dude, I'm talking about, dude, whatever I'm describing to you, it's more elaborate.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure.
I
You
can't
still go to
I-
those?
I have not done that, and I can probably tell you that when I was a kid, my family was cursed.
That's what I was gonna ask. Is do you think that ritual ended your generational curses?
It ended my family.
Yeah.
Well, I can't say it ended any curses, but it definitely made us feel like we can breathe a little bit better.
Yeah.
Because shit was going to hell, and shit's been to hell. And then I just told you that a little old lady from Mexico now has all these college graduates, right? Like and that shit I don't think it would have ever happened. Where we lived in the hood, we were hood motherfuckers, and now we're not. I still live in the hood, and I love it there. But once that moment happened, I feel like everything was better.
Yeah. I truly believe in that shit, bro.
Dude, I can't even deny it because, like, I don't know shit from goddamn shit, but I know I was living and I witnessed what I saw with my own eyes, and situation got better. The curandera said, because our cars kept on fucking up, right? Brand new vehicles kept on fucking up. She goes, "There's sugar in y'all's tank. Somebody's putting sugar in your tank." Sure enough, you check the fucking tank. There's fucking goddamn sugar in there.
What the fuck?
The curandera said that.
Yeah.
There's sugar in your tank.
See, I don't think my parents were ever like into that. I probably think my grandma was, but my mom's not gonna let my grandma take us to something like that.
I went to your grandma in high school for an egg cleanse, and she did some shit that released the air out of my back.
See, I
and
knew
it was
she did
it was
that.
borderline some type of shit like that.
It's funny.
So your grandma believed in that shit too.
Oh,
though.
I know she did
Yeah.
because I know, like, when I got into my fight in junior high, my dad picked me up and we went to my grandma's, and my grandma was like, "Are you okay? Like, you want me to put voodoo on this lady? You want me to put voodoo on this
Yeah.
girl?" I'm like, "No, grandma, like,
Yeah.
I'm fine. Like, I won. It's okay." She's like, "Are you sure?" Because I'm the baby. Like, I'm the baby, so nobody could tell me nothing, couldn't touch me, or else my grandma was there.
Yeah.
So my grandma was like, "Are you sure you don't want me to?" I'm like, "No, grandma, I don't want to." And I guess I never really thought about it until now. Like, we're talking about it. Like, she was into
Dude,
it.
my dad did egg cleanse on us all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we were like having rough spots in our life, and my dad'd be like, "Hey, lay on the bed," and he'd fucking do an egg cleanse on me, and he's like, "Yeah, you had ojo."
I think she
And
did.
growing up, I didn't feel any different.
No.
Really and truly, like whatever, Dad.
I think
But
she only
then-
did it on me like one time, and that was it.
But then as an adult, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I see it, like no bullshit. And a lot of people like say like, oh well, people curse you, or
Yeah.
no, you can have someone that's real envious of
Yeah.
you, and that's still gonna cause some bad juju on your shit. That's how I've been taught.
Yeah, no, you want people to like you.
Yeah.
And not like, oh, please like me, but like just you being a personable person.
Yeah,
You don't want people to not
like you. Yeah,
And so the moment that somebody's like, nah, fuck this motherfucker over here. I don't like him. That's bad juju.
Yeah.
And so
but then like you just said,
Yeah.
people can go to the extent and put some hex voodoo type shit
Yeah.
on someone,
Yeah.
and that'll fuck you up.
Yeah, and of course, like I said, I was in junior high, so I'm young, so I'm like, oh, she's just playing, like, she's just trying to make me feel better or whatever, because I just got into a fight, whatever, but she's like, I'll do it, Mija, like, I'll do it, like, nobody's gonna mess with you, and I'm like, it's okay, Grandma, don't worry about it.
but you know what? When you beat somebody up in junior high, they don't fuck with you anymore.
Oh, no.
So why would you need to put the juju
Yeah, that's why
on
I was
every-
like, it's already over and done with it, like,
you could beat so this person that you beat up, do you see him?
no, but we're friends on Facebook, though. I
Oh,
mean, but,
cool.
I mean, we're
See?
cool and everything,
Right?
so, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Facebook brings a lot of
Dude,
people together.
Yeah.
I had to beat up somebody.
If you're not friends on Facebook, it ain't real.
Sign up for a cleanse is my question.
You just do it.
Well, it's you need to know. You need to be in the know. If you're not in the know, you ain't gonna get shit.
Do you have a Mexican?
No. Like, to be honest with you, anyone can do an egg cleanse, because really and truly, it's just someone praying over you with an egg, and the egg is
Somebody has bad juju on Jada.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. 'Cause
Then y'all
yeah.
definitely need to do an egg cleanse on her.
So it depends on the extent of what the juju is. So if somebody just doesn't like, I don't like you. I just don't like you.
No, like, this
They have a
girl...
broken ankle.
This girl was always getting hurt in softball, like ankles, everything, concussions.
Got hit with the ball.
So that shit might be a little bit bigger.
I was like,
But if it's bigger, then not just anybody can do it. And then I tell you that because I can't tell you who to go to,
Yeah,
because that shit is underground shit.
yeah.
So you're gonna probably have to talk to about 3 or 4 old people to figure out who to go to.
But I would truly just start with a simple egg cleanse,
Yeah.
and by praying
That
over
might
her
work.
with an egg.
That might work.
Yeah, and I'll get with you after the show to tell you how to read the egg, because I mean, in my opinion, a lot of the time that'll take care of it.
I mean, like I said, I think my grandma was the only one that did it. Like, my mom doesn't do it.
Yeah.
Like, she always jokes like, "You want me to get the egg?" But
Is your grandmother still alive?
no, she passed away.
Her grandma is my dad's sister.
Yeah,
Okay.
she passed away in 2018.
A lot of the old heads from Mexico, the old Mexican women from Mexico, they probably know how to do that.
Yeah.
So if you know somebody that's from Mexico that's old, highly likely they can do it.
I mean, like you said, literally a Google search will help you.
YouTube it.
Yeah.
You can YouTube anything
I mean,
nowadays.
you can find it on fucking TikTok.
Probably.
Yeah.
You're always on TikTok anyways.
Got the tiki-top.
Dang, you ain't running across that yet?
I would search, like tonight, I would search the hashtag egg cleanse on TikTok, and I'll bet you'll find fucking millions of videos on it.
I believe it too.
Yeah. But like I said, I know Eric for most of my entire adult life, and I know that that's the shit that
Yeah.
that his whole family believed. My dad, we believed, like, it's true, man.
Yeah.
It really is true.
Yeah.
And I don't want to, you said voodoo, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to say that that's voodoo because you're praying over someone.
Yeah.
So it's not voodoo. It's weird. I can't even put it into words how
Yeah, no.
I
Voodoo,
believe
voodoo,
in-
voodoo
Yeah.
is a different. It might be on the same scale,
Yeah.
but that's that's something else. That's not Mexican. That's
no. When
that's
she
Creole.
did the egg, like I think she only did it on like a couple times on me, but she always did it with like Nicole, because Nicole was like asthmatic, whatever. So she was always doing that egg on her, and she would feel better too.
Yeah.
So
that's what we came up on.
You know what I heard about people that have asthma? Once a year, they're fed skunk meat, and it heals their asthma. And I've heard that from like 3 or 4 different people.
Just separate, different.
Who said they had asthma, and they said that they were fed skunk.
What the fuck?
I don't think I could feed my oldest has asthma, and I don't think I could feed her that.
But where do you even buy that?
Right? Where do you get that from?
No, you don't
Just
buy
on the side
it.
of the
You,
road?
no, you fucking shoot that motherfucker. You hunt it. And
Who the fuck?
Who does
what
that?
Backwoods?
Exactly.
for real. But I'm gonna tell you something right
That's
now.
some hillbilly shit.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. When I was in when I was at Tech, I was in biology class, and the TA brought his pet skunk to the class. He was the whatever.
Yeah, they take the marbles out of his asshole.
And
so they can't shoot.
so he doesn't smell like a skunk.
Yeah.
The skunk was like a cross between a dog and a cat. And it was so nice and it was so polite, and he was like a pet. It was his pet, actually. And so the actual skunk itself was a nice animal. That saying, I don't know, a skunk, you shoot that motherfucker and you're going to eat it, but apparently it gets rid of your asthma.
That's crazy.
I'm going to have asthma forever.
Jada's got no choice. She's going to have it, whether she likes it or not.
Hey, eat that skunk's asshole, man. It's going to cure your asthma. I'll pass.
She'll be like, you try it. No, I'm good.
A lady that I knew personally said she would eat skunk once a year to calm her asthma.
How does she get it?
And
you're like, bitch, go to the doctor. They got
rancho, right?
Like, bitch, go to the doctor. They got brio,
right?
And she goes, it tasted terrible. It don't taste good at all. She goes, but I eat it so I can get rid of it. And they force fed it to her when she was.
She's all wearing skunk fur.
And that's
She's like, it's amazing.
She has a skunk fur scarf.
I bet it does.
Your scarf smells like ass, man.
But it healed my asthma, so who cares?
So you're talking to someone that's like,
watch how you word that.
Watch
how you word that.
That's educated, right?
Yeah.
You're just having a normal conversation, right? And they bust out a big word on you, right? Do you act like you know what's up, or do you say, what the fuck is that word?
Okay, so it just depends on who it is. So if it's you, I'm be like, what the fuck?
No, you don't know this person.
Then yeah, I'm gonna act like
you
it.
can act like you
I'm
know
gonna
it.
act like it.
Do you go home and Google what that word
or
is?
I'll ask Leandra. I'll call her and be like, hey, what does this word mean?
Hey, she's smart though, right?
Yeah. You know what? No, she's smart. Common sense, none. None whatsoever.
But hold on, like, so.
But that's just chicks in general, right?
No.
You think that like, because it's a stranger, so if it's me, you're gonna be like, hold up, what the fuck is that word?
Yeah, what is that word? Why you keep using it?
All right.
Or I'm gonna be like, dumb it down a little bit, because Leandra does try to talk to me, like when she's talking about dental work, she'll use these words. I'm like, hey, dumb it down for me real quick. And she's like, oh, well, it's this tooth or that tooth. I'm like, okay, there you go. Next time, just say that. Just say that.
Yeah.
Several times in my adult life, that's bit me in my fucking ass. For real.
So you just go along with it?
No. Like, so when I worked at my first career job that I thought was my career, there were a few times that they've, threw out some words, and I was like, oh, yeah. Like, yeah, I know that word.
I don't fucking know that word.
And then, like, months later, they were like, hey, man, we brought this up in the meeting. And you were like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, I didn't know what the fuck y'all were talking about, man. And they were like, dude, like, you need to know this shit. And I was like, oh, shit.
My bad.
So that burnt me in my ass, like, bad. So ever since then, I'm like, hold up, what the fuck is that? Like,
just let them know.
Yeah.
So I can probably say that anytime that anybody says something, I know what they're talking about today, right now.
Do you really though?
Yeah, no, I really.
Because after this, I'm gonna have my wife say something dental wise and see if you know it.
I go to the dentist every 6 months.
Hey.
And I've been working at the hospital for 22 years.
I speak English too, fuck your mother.
but
I speak English too. Fuck your
one
mother.
of my first chicks that I dated when I graduated from high school and now I'm in college, right? And this is the whitest white girl of all time, right? And so she's talking to me, and I'm trying to reply back to her about what she's talking to me about. And she's like looking at me like I'm a fucking retard, right? She goes, "You don't even know what the..."
Like a mustard.
Like, she goes,
Not R word. R word is canceled.
Oh.
Mustard.
I can't say retard anymore.
When did that happen?
Is this gonna get beeped out? So I wasn't saying things very intelligently. Yeah. And she looked at me, she goes, "You don't even know what I just finished saying to you, right?" And I was like, "No, of course." She goes, "No, I know you don't know what I just finished." And I'm like, and then like I would try to use big
In your mind, you're all contra. Up, down, left, right, A, B, A, B.
select start, right? I know that fucking passcode, right?
Doing all the cheat codes.
And then I would say some educated words, and she's like looking at me, she goes, "Those words are not supposed to be said in that sentence." And I'm like,
You're just trying to match her.
yeah. She goes, "What you just finished telling me doesn't even make
You
any
were all
sense."
talking like T.I. and shit.
You broke up with her right then and there, right?
She broke up with me.
He's all talking like
You know how-
T.I.
you know
So
how-
I've indubitably would love to bone the shit out of you.
She's like, yeah, it's not gonna work out no more. You're too dumb for me. I'm done.
I would love to Macklemore-ish in your ass. What the fuck?
How do I say this nicely? Eating out.
This is so splendiferous. Dude, cut your shit.
Okay, so you know what? So this right here, it's not big words, but like my parents, they always tell me, "Oh, it's north, east, southwest." So I really don't know that, right?
Oh, God.
I know
Do you
everyone's
think
gonna
that
talk shit
every
about
direction that you're facing is north?
Look,
you
everybody.
think
Look,
that-
I'm finna go off on you in a minute.
Hey, you looking at north?
So look, hold on. So I know everybody's gonna talk shit about your cousin being dumb, but every time my mom's like, "Oh, it's on the north side," Mom, stop! Like, tell me which way, left, right, front, what? She's like, "Oh my God, you should know this by now." And I'm like, "No." And then my dad too, and I'm like, "Bro, tell me where am I going?"
Base it off the east side. That's what I do.
Stop that.
Where's the east side?
Yeah, that's what I do.
Tell me right now. Point to the direction where the east side's at.
See, there you go. You start there. So where's north from your east side?
All of a
so-
See, you
sudden,
just learned something, Mia.
I
Yeah.
learn something new every day. I hate y'all.
Mia's not that dumb.
I mean, that's not smart like I'm
I'm never listening to the show ever again.
You go more lefter.
But yeah, she's always like, "You're gonna go south," and I'm like, "Mom, just tell me which." Okay, you're gonna go left. Okay, you're gonna go right. Whatever. But my parents always do that. I'm like, if you don't stop telling me this, like, just stop already.
What the fuck, dude? You gotta know that
You
shit.
got to know.
I got GPS. I don't need it.
I tell my wife, I was like, "Oh, we're gonna go blah 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 whatever," and she goes, "I'm not Lewis and Clark." And I was like, and then I was like, "Lewis and Clark went fucking west. We're going east." She gets re mad at me. The very, very first time that I ever went to Dallas by myself. This is way before we had cell phones that told us where the
GPS
fuck
and all
we were
that.
going.
No. This was it MapQuest years?
No, this is, I opened up a map and read it and figured out all the highways and all the directions.
It wasn't MapQuest years?
I had a
People
paper
don't have
map.
actual map.
Yeah.
An actual map before I went. I read the whole motherfucker, this and this and this and that. And I was showing up to fucking places like I've been there before, right? 20, 21, 22.
You ain't no 21. You ain't younger than me.
20, no, at this particular time.
Oh, at this time.
At this,
Gotcha.
when I was using the map, I was 21, 22, 20, I don't know. But I fucking showed up and I was like, "Oh, it's going to be on blah, blah, blah." And they're like, "You know how to get there?" I was like, "Yeah, I read the map yesterday." They're like, "What the fuck you mean you read a map yesterday?" And dude, I fucking show up to where the fuck I was going. And so I still have a lot of that in the back of my head. Like I can show up to places.
Yeah.
And the fucking goddamn GPS pisses me off because it was like, oh, make a U-turn. And I was like,
dude, the
God damn,
GPS is
fuck
gonna
you.
never take the short way.
Bro,
Never.
and I know where I'm going. And then one time I was with my brother and he was using the GPS and I was getting fucking so antsy because the GPS was telling him the opposite what I was thinking in my head where to go. And I was like, dude, could you please? He was like, dude, the GPS. And he's so mad at me. And then we end up fucking lost. And I was like, all right, dude.
We're at
Let me
his
go.
fucking bachelor party, right? It's 5 a.m. We're fucking trashed. I have no business being out.
No, not y'all.
I tell my buddy Francisco, who's in the middle,
Yeah.
he's riding bitch in the back seat, and I go, we're going the wrong way, bro.
You just tell him. You don't tell everybody else.
No. And then he was like, what? I go, we're going the wrong way. His brother Omar's driving. He goes, shut the fuck up.
My brother.
And then I was like, he's pissed because I just whispered to him, like, we're going the wrong way. He's like, shut the fuck up. So then, I don't know, another 45 fucking minutes later, we turn into a neighborhood and his brother Omar just starts dying laughing. And he was like, hey man, I put lane instead of drive.
Oh,
And then I go, I know I'm fucked up, but I knew that we were going the wrong fucking way.
and he didn't want to listen to y'all.
No, but he's
He
going
told
by
y'all
his
shut up?
GPS. The GPS is always going to fuck you up.
Dude, all the time. Like when I'm in Dallas, and it only happens in Dallas. So I love Dallas, and when Jada was doing travel ball in Dallas, we were always in Dallas. So I'm good, like around the areas, like Arlington, Grapevine, McKinney, like all that. I'm good. But as soon as this GPS takes me in Dallas, reroute. You miss your turn. Like, and I'm like, bitch, like this traffic is super fast. It makes me nervous. I'm trying to look at the skyline. Like Jada's trying to look at it. I'm trying to look at it.
You can't look at it when you're driving.
Dude, I am. So I'm like this. Leander's like, you're finna miss your turn. And I'm like, this only in Dallas. It gets me everywhere in San Antonio, Austin, Colorado, everywhere else but Dallas.
Hey, let me tell you something right now. If a woman is in charge of the GPS, you're gonna go the wrong way.
You know
And
what?
it's gonna say,
Nah,
it's
I
gonna
can't
say,
agree with that.
and it's gonna say,
And that's a true story. No, I'm not even making that shit up.
it's gonna say at this tree, turn left. It ain't gonna give you real directions and shit.
You're gonna come up to the
Right next to the pussy willow tree.
And of course, when my GPS tells me the wrong turn, it's pretty much like, oopsie, sorry.
So this chick,
And it
chick.
was a chick telling you that, right?
Oh yeah, that's how my
So
GPS.
it's Facebook. I'm lying. It's MySpace days, right?
Oh yeah.
Were you a part of the MySpace
Yep.
day? All right. So this chick from fucking San Antonio just randomly becomes a friend and like comes to Lubbock to meet me. So it's like my turn to go see her, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not that dude that's like, I don't know where I'm going. You know what I mean? So it's my first time fucking going to her house. I had to MapQuest her house. It's like 10 pages of MapQuest shit.
Dang.
So I'm in San Antonio on like page 8 and I'm like, turn here, go here, turn here. And then I fucking made it to her house. She was like, how the fuck did you do that? I was like, I know my way around shit, bro.
I come here all the time. What are you talking about? Shit.
But yeah, I had like a 10-page fucking flip book of fucking MapQuest notes.
See, I'm glad I didn't have to do that, the whole
Yeah.
map thing and all
Oh,
that.
dude. And that was the better way. But I'm talking about I had a fucking roadmap, like you did at the fucking gas station. I fucking read it. I fucking read that motherfucker.
Yeah, I remember coming from, we were coming from the valley, and my dad, this motherfucker, man. My dad, I've known the way. I've already fucking GPS. I've already Googled the fucking exits, the routes. I've got it in my head. We're driving I flew from Boston to the valley to meet my parents on their vacation. So I'm going to go home with them. So I'm driving back and he's like, in San Antonio, you're going to see a sign that says Lubbock left. And I go, Dad, why the fuck is there a sign in San Antonio that says Lubbock to the left? He's all, there's a sign in Lubbock that says left. And I'm like, oh, God dang, dude. So I'm throwing all my fucking mental notes away, looking for this dumbass fucking fake sign that says Lubbock to the left. Well, I'm fucking driving out of San Antonio. Oh my, you talk about if I ever was about to fight my dad, it was that trip. I fucking pull over. He's like, where are you going? I go, we're fucking out of San Antonio. Like, where the fuck is this sign? I gotta go buy a map because you don't fuck me up. What are you talking? Oh, God. So then I'm going to look in the gas station for a map. This dude's going car to car. Hey, do you know how to get to Lubbock from here? Next car. Hey, you know how to get... Oh, dude, get your ass in the car, dude. I'm getting a map. Like, fuck.
Was your mom still hiding?
My mom just was quiet, bro. My mom was just quiet as can be because I know if she would have, like, told either one of, like...
Well, not only that,
my
but
blood's boiling now just thinking about this fucking
she's
story.
She's scared of San Antonio because I remember when my mom used to go down south with your parents.
Yeah.
I remember she sent us a picture and your mom's in the back and she has like a blanket over her face and it's like 1 maybe midnight that they're driving and she has a blanket over her face.
She can't
because she is terrified of it.
She can't do San Antonio. She thinks like that's the worst traffic, and I'm like, you've never been
She's
to
never been to
Utah.
Dallas.
You've never been to
Dallas.
Salt Lake City, like
Phoenix. Goddamn fucking Phoenix, bro.
Oh yeah, and she drove with us in LA. She drove with us to California
She
in
wasn't scared of
LA
that
traffic, and she still thinks San Antonio is the worst traffic. And yeah, in my opinion, the worst traffic ever was Salt Lake City. I think so.
I think Phoenix was the worst, but Salt Lake is you have to drive real fast.
Exactly, and if you're not driving real fast, you're fucked.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
See, I
thought Phoenix was worse, but Salt Lake is pretty bad.
Yeah, I think the worst traffic I've ever been in was Salt Lake City.
The worst traffic to get from point A to point B is Austin.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you're gonna wreck in Austin. It's like, how the fuck do you wreck going 15 miles per hour,
bro? How do you?
Yeah.
I remember going to Austin as an 8-year-old. And I can go to Austin now, and they're still working on I-35.
Dude.
How many years are you going to work on I-35, man?
We went for, yeah.
You ain't seen I-35 in Temple, bro. Like,
fuck.
It took an hour to get through Temple. Dude, Temple is from, like, Woodrow to, I don't know, to Broadway.
Yeah.
It took an hour to get through that shit.
I-35
and there's
is
nothing
the
in
fucking
Temple.
worst,
There's
man.
like, you're not even like, oh shit, this is a busy ass place. There's nothing there. It's just construction.
We have my wife has a fucking stuffed animal that she calls Georgie, that she will not go to bed without. Like, will not. We traveled to Austin.
What kind of stuffed animal is it?
It's a platypus.
It's a fucking hippo.
It's a platypus.
Oh, okay, you better get
It
that
was
right.
a hippo. It looks like a platypus now. So,
Right.
Oh, with diseases.
hey, this is not outside story time. So, we go to Austin. She takes it, right? We're leaving Austin, and she goes, I think I left Georgie in the hotel. I go, you didn't. I think I left Georgie at the hotel. And
Started
she's
crying.
freaking the fuck out.
Started crying.
Dude, I have to pull over on I-35. Can you imagine we could have almost died that day? Like, legit, I had to pull over on I-35, pop the trunk, and go through our luggage to see. And she's like, oh, yeah, he's in here. And I'm like, I fucking told you.
You probably packed him and everything.
I-35 in Austin. Like,
Oh,
I would have kept going. I would have just kept going
fuck Georgie.
and be like, we'll find out at the house. Or we'll find out when we get out of Austin.
That's what
we'll
I would
find
have
out.
thunk it. I was like, I would have bought you another platypus.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would. Yeah,
no.
you would.
They
Yeah.
lying.
Omar was coming home from Austin, right? And I woke up or whatever, and I got on my phone or turned on the TV. Said there's a guy that had a bomb in Austin, right? South by Southwest or whatever. And then about 30 minutes later, Omar texts. He goes, I'm on my way to Lubbock. He goes, well, I'm in Round Rock. He goes, I don't know what the fuck happened. Maybe some big ass wreck or something. He goes, but I'm stuck in traffic and I've been stuck in for an hour. I go, you're in Round Rock on I-35? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, some fucking bullshit happened. I go, do you not know what just happened? He goes, no. I go, dude, somebody just fucking blew a bomb up on I-35. And he was like, fuck.
He's all, I don't know, some mustard was fucking.
Somebody wrecked.
So that bomb, that I-35 bomb in Austin that happened South by Southwest, Omar was stuck in that traffic coming
He's
up.
all, fuck.
Dude, he was in that fucking motherfucker like 3 or 4 fucking
He's all, I'm going to be late to the crawfish broil. Fuck.
Start without me.
I was so surprised that he didn't even know. Like, he was like a mile away from the explosion of this bomb, and he was like, I don't know what happened. I was like, dude, I'm looking at my fucking phone right now. It says there's a bomb.
Well, before we leave, man, what's your dream vacation?
I don't know. I don't think I have one really. I mean,
You're boring.
Dude.
I don't know. Anything with beach with clear water, pretty much.
But with kids or no kids?
Fuck no. Fuck them kids. No. Without the kids.
Okay.
I'm always trying to take trips, which is me and my wife. And she's like, let's go here with the kids. No.
But you're not much of a drinker, though, right?
When we got the kids, no. But when it's just us, we'll drink. But
No, I mean, you personally, you're not much of a drinker.
I mean, I drink just to drink. I'm not drinking to get fucked up and forget where
So it doesn't have to be like a drinking spot. It's just
No.
a
Yeah,
beach.
but you like the beach.
Oh, yeah. I would like to go to the beach.
I love the fucking goddamn beach.
But what beach?
I really haven't been to a beach. I mean, we're going to Cancun in June for my mom's birthday, so that's going to be a first thing for me. So,
Dude,
Yeah, Cancun's fun. You're gonna love Cancun.
do you know the name of your resort?
we're staying at the Hilton over there.
The Hilton on the Cancun Strip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're gonna love Cancun. What kind of sucks about Cancun is you can't tour other resorts because you're not a part of it. But Cancun's badass. Are you gonna go on any excursions?
We really don't have any plans right now, so we're just.
You don't want to see the pyramid?
I mean, it's really for my mom's trip. I mean, it's for her birthday.
Does
so
she not want to see the pyramids?
She really hasn't said what she wants to do. She really hasn't said what she really wants to do right now. Like, for me, all I want to do, I want to swim with dolphins. So that's on the to-do list. And then everybody, there's like 6 of us going, so that everybody kind of has a plan on, or have something they want to do. So.
You don't want to see Chichen Itza?
What's that?
The pyramids.
Oh.
You got to see. You got to go to a cenote. The cave, the pools that are in the cave.
Underwater.
See, I want to do something like that.
Underwater caves.
But I don't want to take the kids, though.
You just said fuck the kids.
Yeah, but
They could stay in the resort.
Yes.
they won't. My mom's going to be like, we're taking the kids. Like, when we planned this trip, my mom's like, I want the kids to be there. That's no discussion.
Well,
Oh,
honestly,
fine.
like a cenote, the kids would have fun there.
Oh, I'm sure they would.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the little one, she don't even want to fly. She don't want to swim with dolphins.
So I've been to Cancun twice, and I've been so pissed off at myself that all I cared about was partying and getting fucked up and not taking all these excursions that fucking Cancun has to offer. Because I missed out on a whole bunch of shit.
And I went down there to Tulum for my honeymoon. And so Tulum is where the pyramids are at. So if you go to Cancun, your Hilton is probably still like an hour away from that. But we were in Tulum.
The shuttle from Cancun airport to the it's a long motherfucker.
Yeah,
I bet.
It's far. So now you're gonna have to discuss how far you want to go on the shuttle. But anyways, we were closer, but I didn't want to go for my honeymoon.
Yeah.
And I know my chick, she doesn't give a shit about going hiking or whatever. She wanted to be at the beach. She wanted to be in the swimming pools. Yeah. She wanted to be at the nice little restaurants that were all the way around us. So I would say go see the pyramids, but I haven't heard any indication from just normal people that to go see the pyramids.
I mean, it'd probably be something to do. Like I said, we don't have a plan right now. We're going to be there for a whole week. So, I mean, she'll probably be down for that.
Couple days of excursions.
Yeah.
That'd be badass. Where's your dream vacation?
Shoot. So I love the beach. You give me a beach, that's where I want to be. But I think I need to be somewhere in Europe. And I don't even know what part of Europe. I probably have to just show up and be like, oh shit, this is where I need to be at.
Maybe Greece or
Dude,
Italy
Greece,
or.
but I also still need to be close to a beach.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so the Adriatic Sea, the Mediterranean.
Yeah.
Something, and it could be Spain, it could be France, it could be Italy, it can be Greece, it could be Egypt. I don't know, but I think somewhere in the Mediterranean is where is my calling.
I don't know anything about that other than the yacht show, that Below Deck.
Yes,
And it fucking looks amazing, dude.
bro.
Yeah.
So I've heard a couple of stories. One was Crystal and Francisco. Not Francisco, but Crystal went.
Oh yeah, she went with her mom.
Yeah, and they went through the Mediterranean, and like anytime I hear a story, like to everybody else, so it sounds so annoying because she was like, "Well, I was in Italy," but when she says I was in Italy, I was like, "Oh shit, you did that." And then also, I used to have a client that her husband was a pilot, and he wasn't just an ordinary pilot. He was a pilot to Stan Kroenke. And I don't know if you know who Stan Kroenke is, but he's the owner of the Los Angeles Rams, the Denver Nuggets, the Denver Avalanche. That's the owner, and he also bought a ranch, the Wagner Ranch. So this guy, I met him because he was dating a doctor that I was a client to, or she was a client to me. Cool dude. I love the shit out of this motherfucker. So he was always working, flying. Well, Stan Kroenke married Walmart's daughter, right? Mm-hmm. And her brother just bought the Denver Broncos. So obviously the Walmart family has money. He had to fly the Walmart family also because they used the same jet airplane. And he flew the princess, which is the granddaughter to Walmart, and he flew her to Greece. And so this story is being told to me by his girlfriend / wife. And it's like, oh, I miss him. I miss him so much. He's gone. He's in Europe. He flew them to the Adriatic Sea to Greece, and they were on a yacht for an entire week. Tell me how much this yacht cost for a week.
I'd say millions.
$1 million per week to be on this yacht. You talk about the
'cause you're paying for the captain, you're paying for like 10 fucking
the food, the yoga instructor, the personal trainer, the whoever the hell is on this thing doing whatever the hell y'all want. But holy shit, dude. You talking about below the deck?
Yeah.
That shit right there below the deck. God damn.
Dude, I've got to give you your flowers, bro, cuz you're not just a fucking slap dick that's strong and knows your way around training people. Like your clientele is these people, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And then not to mention, you have another client that's brother owns the Jaguars, like legit, bro. Like,
yes,
you should fucking feel proud that your name is up there with the prestige motherfuckers, dude. Like, me giving you flowers, that's well deserved, bro, because your shit is up there, man. For real.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, for real, man. I'm fucking proud of you that not only are you my boy, but like your body of work has already said so much with the fucking clientele that you've got.
Yes.
Like, for real.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. And on that note, do you have any shout outs?
Shout out to my wife, my kids, my mom, of course, my brother, my bitch ass brother, my hat plug right there. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be in the hat game right now.
Yeah.
So
That
shout out
hat
to
ga-
you.
That hat game's on fleek though.
Appreciate it.
Shout out to Auntie Gloria.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm so late that I'm sorry that it's been so late in episode 40 to
it's all
have you
good.
on.
It's all good.
But
Better late than never.
yeah, I wanted you on sooner. The weather last time, dude.
Yeah. When you text me and you're like, the weather's getting bad, and I was like, okay, whatever. Leandra just got home from working, and we're just laying there, and I'm like, it's like real orange outside. And she's like, let's go look. So we go and look, and we're like, god damn, it's bad.
Dude, it was 100 miles
bad,
an hour.
yeah.
Wind gust.
Yeah,
Like,
I just went outside to like move my truck from like parking from behind her, and I come back inside and I got dirt all in my face, my ears, and I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, yeah, no,
Yeah.
this is for the birds.
Well, shout out Auntie Glory. Shout out DJ. You got any shout outs?
I got a shout out to my wife. Alejandra.
You had that one loaded.
Ready to go.
Maria Alejandra Rangel Villarreal is her name.
Hell yeah.
And I need everybody to know that that's her name.
Yeah. Shout out Alex.
And she's my dime.
You had that one loaded, brother.
I ain't gonna get in trouble again.
Shout out my niece Jaslyn. She's got her new bracelet game business, and she's been popping off.
I saw those pictures.
Dude, she's already scored like $300.
Damn, that's good.
Her business ain't even like 2 weeks old.
I think it's like a week old, right? Yeah.
Yeah, shout out her. I'll post her on my IG for some necklace or bracelets and shit. Dude, shout out to Paint Trip Paint and Construction. Shout out DJ Kipo. The whole John Eric Media. Drea Loves You. The Pendejos every Friday. The Deep Dive with Donnie Flamingo every Monday. And most importantly, shout out my wife because, dude, this is my first weekend off in a while. I done knocked out 3 photo shoots and a podcast today.
Hell
Yeah. I mean, when you're praying to God to bless you and to keep you busy, and he does that,
Yeah.
you can't bitch about it. You really can't.
And I gotta shout out you because your work is just amazing. Like, you take all of our photos, you take Jada's portraits, like, and then like when I sent you that Snapchat of your picture of Jada in Dallas, dude, like it was just so crazy. Like, I was so proud of you to see your work in Dallas.
Hell yeah, badass.
And like when Leandra used to send it to her coach, she's like, man, like these are amazing. Like these are badass. Like he's really good. So it's just amazing to see your work out there in the Dallas area. And
I truly appreciate that, and I don't want to take nothing from you saying that, but she's a beautiful girl. It was not.
Don't gas her up.
It was not that hard.
Don't gas her up because she's got a big head.
No, but she's a beautiful young lady, and it was not that hard to capture her beauty because she is so beautiful.
Yeah, don't
And
don't gas her
I
up.
truly hope y'all got like 10 fucking shotguns.
Oh,
Like I
she
hope
already
y'all have
knows.
like 20 shotguns locked.
She
and loaded.
already knows.
Yeah.
And I tell her, like, look, like, I'm the dad figure that you got. Like, if they don't treat you like I do, then they're not worth it.
Yeah.
And she's like, I know. She's like, I know. Me and Leandra, we bust our ass for that
But there's
girl.
gonna come a boy that she's gonna
And
come
I'm
head over heels for.
Yeah,
and
she already knows.
She's gonna turn real stupid for.
Like,
because it always happens.
Yeah, we were at the mall earlier,
Yeah.
and there's this boy, and he's wearing, like, he's just, like, tatted up, like, just ghetto. And I said, Jada, you ever bring this boy home, I'm kicking your ass, and I'm throwing him out.
It's gonna be the dude she falls head over heels for that just turns her stupid. And there's not gonna be shit y'all can say about it because she's gonna love that dude.
Shoot.
Yeah.
I don't know about
But
that.
anyways, it was not that hard to capture her beauty because she is a beautiful young lady.
I appreciate that.
But anyways, man, on that note, read some books.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. This episode is brought to you by DJ Kipo. DJ Kipo handles all things like weddings, quinceañeras, anniversaries, and graduations. He's good at what he does, keeps the party going, and hit him up on IG, TikTok at DJ Keepo 806. Once again, that's DJ KEEPO 806. Oh, it's you again. This episode is brought to you by Patriot Paint and Construction. They specialize in commercial and residential. They also specialize in drywall and paint. No job is too big or too small for them. Hit them up at 806-544-7199. Oh, you're still here? This episode is brought to you by Tigre Burrito, located at 720 Highway 62 in Wolford, Texas. They're open Tuesday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. They specialize in breakfast and lunch burritos. They've also got some plates. Tell them JP Lopez sent you. But breakfast burritos are pretty fucking huge, so you better bring a big appetite. They're the shit.